Hello students, History and Political Science, Standard 9, Lesson number 2, Political Science, India's Foreign Policy. All textual question answers are covered here. Choose the right option and rewrite the statement. This was the main objective behind the establishment of the Indian Atomic Energy Commission. Enhance military capacity, conduct nuclear tests to stop proliferation of nuclear weapon, production of atomic energy. Answer is production of atomic energy. Second, the following is now the objective of all nations of the world. First is the atomic development, economic development, nuclear test and security system. The correct answer is economic development. The dash is an important aspect of India's foreign policy. Free economic policy, interdependence, non-alignment and nuclear development. And the correct answer is the non-alignment. India conducted nuclear tests in 1974 at places are Sriharikota, Thumba, Pokhran and Jaitab. Answer is Pokhran. Explain the reasons whether the following statements are true or false. Pandit Nehru contributed towards improving Sino-Indian. The above statement is true. Pandit Nehru had given priority to maintain good relation with the neighboring countries in general and China in particular. Means especially for the China, Pandit Nehru had done the effort to improve the condition or relations with the China. India was among the first country to recognize People's Republic of China. That was formed after Communist Revolution 1949 in China, Communist Revolution, and India was the first country to recognize People's Republic of China. Pandit Nehru advocated membership of the UN for China. He had taken the side that China should get the UN membership. He has visited China in 1954 and signed the Panchashila Accord. Second question, Atal Bihari Vajpayee took lead in improving relation with Pakistan. The above statement is true. Atal Bihari Vajpayee had established cordial relations, means friendly relation at the personal level with the General Pervez Musharraf. He was the Pakistan president of that time. He had visited Pakistan in 1999 and signed Lahore Accord. Samjhauta Express train service and Sadai Sarhad bus service were started between India and Pakistan during his reign. To maintain our friendship, Samjhauta Express and Sadai Sarhad bus service was started, train and bus service. Explain the following concepts. India's foreign policy. India is community of nations. The foundation of its foreign policy was laid down by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, then the Prime Minister of India, and he had shaped India's foreign policy non-alignment. However, non-alignment means at the time of the Cold War, India became neutral. However, after the Cold War in 1990, shift towards the free market economy has taken place in India's foreign policy. Free market policy was adopted. National interest. National interest implies the means through which independence and sovereignty of our country are safeguarded. Means we safeguard our independence and sovereignty through national interest. National interest also includes efforts to achieve economic development and steps to increase power and influence in the international relation. National interests include whatever effort we have done for the economic development, for the progress of our nation, and increase our power and influence in the international level. When the decisions are taken after the giving a careful thought to what is beneficial and good for the country, we say that national interests are nurtured. Means decisions are taken after giving careful thought. Means what is benefit for our country or what is good for our country. That is another national interest. World peace. Peace is tranquility and world peace is preservation of the tranquility in the world. Peace is absence of hostility and conflicts. Means during the world peace or peace, there should not be struggle between the two countries, or conflict should not be there, and world peace implies world free conflict. Wars are fought with weapons and world peace require disarmament. Wars fought with the weapon and world peace require disarmament, means arms or weapons should not be there. League of Nations was established in 1920 and United Nations in 1945. Here is a little bit correction. Here 1020 is there, 1920 required. 1945 to preserve world peace. India has always espoused the cause of world peace, and the world community regarded Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru as the obstacle of peace. He was messenger of the peace. What is your opinion about the fact that world peace is threatened due to the nuclear preparedness? Every nation is preparing nuclear weapon. What is your opinion about the fact that world is threatened, world peace is threatened, world peace is in danger? Apparently, world peace is threatened due to the nuclear preparedness. Nuclear weapon in the hands of irresponsible leader like those of North Korea may threaten the world peace. Nuclear weapons are irresponsible countries are there, just like the North Korea. It may harm the world peace. There is always danger that the nuclear weapon may fall in the hands of the terrorists. May be possible. Terrorists tried to get the nuclear weapon. However, during the Cuban Missile Crisis 1962, the balance of terror had forced the Soviet Union to withdraw the missile from the Cuba. Means Cuba, the missile had been withdrawn by the. Answer the following question in brief. On what principle did India foreign policy based on? Article 51. The directive principle of the state policy lay down the following principle on which India's foreign policy based: to promote international peace and security, to maintain international peace and security, to maintain just, friendly and honorable relations between nations. Friendly and honorable relations should be maintained. Foster respect for international law. Foster, that is encourage respect for international law, treaty obligation, dealing of organized people with one another, and encourage settlements of the international disputes by arbitration, means discussion. Next question. Who have contributed improving Sino-Indian relations? The first attempt to improve Sino-Indian relations was made by then Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru by signing Panchashila Agreement 1955. Pandit Nehru, Prime Minister, was there, and that time he signed the Panchashila Agreement. The Sino-Indian relations were restored in 1987 by then Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi. Again, Rajiv Gandhi became the PM, Prime Minister, and in 1987 he also tried to maintain the relation with Sino-India. Some more steps were taken to improve the Sino-Indian relation by then Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee in 1988. 1988 again Atal Bihari Vajpayee became the Prime Minister. He tried to maintain the relation. Next, write the objective of India's foreign policy. Beside the objective spelled out in the directive principle of the state policy, the other objective of India's foreign policy are as follows. What are the objective? Whatever the aim, you can say that to ensure that the defense and security of India is not affected while maintaining friendly relations with neighboring countries. Means whenever we are making the friendship with another country, our defense and security should not be affected. Not to compromise about the geographical boundaries of the nation. Whatever our geographical boundaries are there, we should not compromise for our friends or neighbors. To protect the unity and integrity of the country, to protect unity of our country, to protect interests of India's citizens living other country through Indian embassies and there. Our Indian are living in another country, to maintain their livings and interest for Indian citizens. It is the duty of the Indian embassy, and to establish economic and commercial relation with other country. Economic and commercial relations should be maintained for achieving economic development of the country. Next, factor affecting the India's foreign policy. First is the geographical location. Next is the political system. Next is the national leadership and administrative factors. Name and contribution. Whatever the PM are there, what is their contribution? Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Policy of Non-Alignment, Lal Bahadur Shastri, Tashkent Agreement, Indira Gandhi, Shimla Agreement, Rajiv Gandhi, India, Sri Lanka Accord, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Lahore Declaration, P.O. Narsih Rao, Look East, Dr. Manmohan Singh, effort to increase the India's foreign investment, direct investment. Like, share and subscribe the channel.